hope you are all well. My name is Panada Rao. I'm here to share another thrilling match from Tata Steel Chess Masters 2023 tournament. The game I'll be discussing was played in round 8 featuring Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana. As you can observe, I have obtained their childhood photograph. Aren't they cute? Just a quick recap, guys. The 18-year-old Abdul Shatarov, Nadirback Abdul Shatarov, continued to dominate in the Tata Steel Chess Masters tournament. Both Fabiano Caruana and Param Makshudlu appeared to struggle as a result of their grueling match in round 7, as Caruana made a blunder against Magnus Carlsen, the game that we are going to discuss, and Makshudlu lost to D. Gukesh, who scored his first win of the tournament. Congratulations to him. Additionally, Richard Rappert and Jordan Ben Forrest also earned their first victories. Despite Carlsen's win, he acknowledged that it may be too late to secure the top finish, but the tournament is still uncertain as Abdul Shatarov, Giri, and So have yet to face each other. So without wasting any further time, let's quickly deep dive into the game. So Fabiano Caruana is playing as white and Magnus Carlsen is playing with black pieces. So Fabi starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6. Okay, I'll take a pause here. Can you guys please tell me or comment quickly what is the opening? This is the most commonly played opening across the globe, right? It's Spanish game, of course. You guys know, I know it. Okay, I'll continue with the number of moves and we'll discuss the critical point. Bishop a4, knight f6, white castles here, bishop e7, pretty standard so far. Rook e1, b5, bishop b3, all standard moves. Black also castles, a4, b4, a5, and Carlsen plays d6. Okay, let's continue. c3, rook b8, h3, h6. So far it's going equal, no mistakes from both the end. After that, d4 was played. Okay, b cross c3, b cross c3, e cross d4, knight cross d4, bishop d7. Okay, bishop f4, knight e5, knight a3, rook e8, bishop g3, and bishop f8. And here f4 was played. Knight back to knight c6, e5, d cross e5, f cross e5. So here Magnus captured the knight and Fabi recaptured with his pawn, c cross d4. And here is the critical point. So guys, please take a pause and think about this situation here. The knight is hanging and think like a world champion. What do you think is the next move? I'll give you a hint. It's definitely knight is not moving here. So, okay, I guess you guys found it. Yes, it's bishop to c6. You'll be like, wow, why is Carlsen giving his knight for free? It's not actually free. So capturing the knight here is a big blunder. And I'll show you the beautiful line comes up here. So okay, first of all, rook cross rook check, and you have to respond this, otherwise okay, you don't want to lose your queen. So there are a couple of things. The bishop is protected by this queen, so you do not want to capture the rook with your queen. So let's say if you capture the rook and okay, your bishop is hanging. Now this knight is loose piece because the bishop and rook are attacking together, and yeah, it's already -4 for black. So definitely not good. What else? So you can say, okay, I have my bishop, I'm not going to move my queen. So yeah, bishop cross rook, and still anyway you capture the rook. And what happens after you recapture? Boom, queen cross d4 check, and okay, your rook is hanging, and once you move, let's say anywhere, h1, h2, doesn't matter, you capture the rook. And the next immediate threat is, this bishop is hanging, this knight is hanging, and a whole position is, going to collapse very soon. Definitely not a good idea to capture the knight. So here, definitely Fabi did not capture the knight. That's obvious. But apparently he did not find the best move here. He should have played rook to c1. Instead, he played bishop to c2, which is again a critical mistake. This is definitely not good because this juicy d5 spot is free for the queen, and that's what Magnus played. And he is threatening checkmate in 1. And what do you do now? How do you respond to this? Rook e2 was tried to defend the checkmate in 1, and Magnus is like, okay, still I'm not going to move my knight. If you want to take it, go ahead and take it. I'm going to play rook to b4. And we're like, wow, what is happening? The knight is hanging from eternity and Magnus doesn't care because he's the boss. Let me show you why it is wrong. So let's say if you capture the knight, you don't have to capture the rook. In fact, rook cross d4 makes do the job because it is threatening the queen. Not only it is threatening the queen, but also it is threatening the checkmate in 1 if you move your rook. So if you move your rook, it just go ahead and checkmate in 1. Yeah, queen cross g2, that's simple as it is. And if you defend, of course, there is no way you cannot defend. If you move, it's like capture, capture, and capture, and it's winning. Let's say queen to f1. So now the idea is, okay, rook captures rook, queen captures rook, and bingo, rook d2, and it's doing multiple things here, and yeah, white is not going to survive for long. So for example, queen f1, and the windmill starts here. Rook cross g2 check, and okay, h1, you can capture this bishop. Again, this is a check, so you have to move. You cannot block with the queen because that's checkmate in one. Let's say you came back here. Again, you can throw a check. It moves back. Again, a check. Again, you give a check. Comes back. Again, you can threaten the queen. And okay, once it moves, you can just capture. If you capture again, yeah, it's completely winning. So there is no point of playing from here. So that's why you will not capture the knight. Here, Fabi tried king h2, and after rook cross d4, that was the original plan. That's why the rook was brought up to b4, and queen to b1 was tried. So okay, Magnus played knight to e4, which is again, after all simplification, Magnus was winning. But I was watching the live broadcast, and here Dania, one of the super GM, he suggested that rook d2 is it's the GM way to finish off the game. And from here, guys, he easily converted the game, and after a couple of moves, Fabi resigned the game. I'll not go into the details, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this game. And if you like this, please go ahead and give a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. I'll keep posting new content soon. Thank you.